let you go that way. Sorry, got my gum in here, and I thought, you know, don't want to put that in. That ain't too professional. So, give me one more moment. Look. Oh, hi. Welcome back. We're doing some of the final touches for the clients. We've been working on this cabinet for a couple of months. We've integrated several different components. Some of the items that we have actually pulled out of this project. The home was built in 1908, so it's got some electrical components which you don't even see anymore. It's got some real quality copper when they ran copper wire as a ground wire for the electrical. So, for example, this is a device which is used to fasten to the side of the building, and what that does is, as the cable power service incoming line, whatever you may wish to call it, comes into the line, hits this ceramic piece, ties into the electrical panel. You can see this is copper. This is actually their ground wire. Most people would try to throw this away. We are going to integrate this into a design component of the cabinetry. Last item, a preliminary design. We did this preliminary design based on some of the items we pulled out. Also, we're integrating a couple others. Essentially, this was a device, relatively heavy, cast metal, which actually was holding up a chimney. About 3,000 or 4,000 pounds was being held up by this little piece. Pretty scary when you see that hidden. And we've dipped it in an acid, a muriatic or sulfuric acid. Not sure which device they use because this is a cast metal. Essentially, they took off all the old paints, probably 70. I'm not sure when they pulled out that chimney. And we are going to integrate this into the cabinetry. This cabinet essentially encompasses, this is a preliminary design, that'll be the medallion. We're going to do some wrought iron, some open shelving, pretty deep base here, so that they can get some of their books and other literature that they use in their business. A couple of other design ideas. I'm changing a couple of components. Pretty interesting device. All it is some old copper plumbing. And essentially what we have is, I'm going to integrate this into the back of the lower shelf. And we're going to polish it up, make it look nice and clean. Essentially what that will do is we're going to be able to hang some different components on here through some baskets and things like that. Also give it a little bit of an industrial feel. So here we go on the second revised preliminary sketch. You able to capture that? Okay. Now what we're going to do is we've designed the rough structure of it. Going to give it a little bit of an appeal. Got a neat device, and essentially it's a bead board and it will actually give it a relatively old style. We're going to arch it. Relatively simple. I believe we're going to use a black slate. The reason why I want it black is we've got the black wrought iron, black pieces, give it kind of a rustic feel. So this will have a space in here with the rustic slate. We also got a pretty neat device. It's a rubberized crown molding. Just one moment. Okay, rubberized. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to incorporate this unique rubberized crown molding right around this area. Okay. Now, okay, slowly getting there. Stay tuned. We're going to get a finished product for you. It's going to be spectacular. Thank you, Abacus Design and Build.